Hi everyone, Professor Bergeron here with another midweek motivation video. And this week I wanted to share several of the things that sort of help me keep my ADHD self on task and kind of knowing what I'm supposed to be doing. Because I don't know about you, but I have been feeling a little scatterbrained recently, and using these tools has really helped me. The first one, of course, is tea. Lots and lots of tea. Some people like coffee, but I'm a tea guy. So that's probably number one, and probably number two. The second three are also quite serious. The first is I am a huge user of my calendar. Pretty much anything that comes across my desk or through my email gets either put on my to-do list or my calendar, and most often it's put on the calendar. So one of the things that I do with the calendar is I try to keep a different calendar for myself and my two boys, and that way we can have all of our stuff there. And then we have one that's a family calendar for stuff we all do together. Um, and I'm pretty crazy with the calendar. One of the things that also helps is time blocking, where essentially every moment of the calendar is scheduled for something. And since you don't always have individual tasks, I'll use categories. So grading in the morning, writing in the afternoon, reading after dinner. Heck, I even put dinner in. I even put when it's time to clean up. And then in the notes section, I'll list the typical things that I need to do, what that time is really reserved for. And that kind of helps with predictability. Another thing that I am crazy with is a to-do list. And a big one is the little yellow pads. I tend to keep these quite often, and these are great. Another tool I like to use is called OmniFocus, and OmniFocus is for the iPad and for the iPhone and for the Mac. It's not available for the PC, sorry guys, but if you have an iPhone or an iPad, I highly recommend it. One of the things that I love about OmniFocus is you're allowed to do custom recurring tasks. So I have tasks that recycle themselves every day. I have tasks that recycle themselves on once a week, and you can specify what day. So it'll sit in your to-do list until you do it, and then I have one task, for example, that resets automatically to the next Tuesday when I finally complete it. And so those recurring tasks are helpful because as much as I love using the yellow pad for a to-do list, sometimes I can misplace things and forget to put things on the list. Um, and I almost forgot the third thing because it's behind me, and that's actually my blackboard. So the third thing that I do to really help my ADHD self stay focused is keeping things visual. So this is in plain view of everywhere I am at home, so I always see it, and it's always reminding me what the highest priorities are at the moment. You can see grading is pretty high priorities, and then I'm working on two e-portfolio classes. Um, and so those are sort of the four things that I do that I hope are helpful. And if you're not ADHD, then they work even more dramatically for you. So lots of tea, uh, religious use of the calendar and the to-do list, and then keeping things visual where I can see them. Um, yeah. So anyway, I just hope that's helpful. I would love to hear the things that you find helpful to keep yourself organized because I'm always looking for things to add to my toolbox. Anyway, I hope everyone is having a good week. And as always, if you have any questions about anything at all, please let me know, and I'll talk with you soon.